Stargazers, I have some hot water with honey and lemon in it, and we are back for some bookbinding. We're gonna have a lovely day at the fair. Nothing awful is gonna happen, I'm sure. We definitely don't need to worry about the crimes we've committed or aided in committing, and the human sacrifice we did not make. I'm sure it's all fine. And with that, welcome back to bookbinding. That I think is the best little what to expect this episode I can give you. This long loading screen always makes me panic because I think the game is broken. It's fine. But how are you? I hope you've had a wonderful week. It's so lovely to see you enjoying this game. I'm enjoying this game. It's really fun. Is it slightly exhausting having to get 2 videos out a week? Perhaps, but I'm committed to it. So this is what we're doing. Who's here? Hello? Oh, Agate! Sorry for interrupting you, but I have an idea. I've been thinking about it the whole night. Didn't sleep at all. I feel like if I don't share with you right now, I'll die. I don't know why this never occurred to me before. You're a bookbinder. You know what artisans, right? Kids from the orphanage are adults now, working here in this town. They may not want to talk to me, but they'll agree to talk to you. They didn't really like me, Aga, but maybe. My research paper before I'm working with the university if I question a number of people. Can you please help me with that? Please? I'm in touch with only one of them, and he's not an artisan, he's a criminal. That's even better. I don't know how my wonderful maybe boyfriend Nate will feel if I'm like, hey, can you confess to being a criminal for the sake of a thesis paper? Here's my thesis. The child's environment directly shapes their personality. There's a reason why there are so many criminals among orphans. But if you want me to meet them, perhaps you know someone else, not necessarily from the orphanage, just any other artisan, or just a person in need. We can talk to Nate. He's not the most polite person, and he doesn't like nobles. I just want them to meet Nate. The criminal. Come to think of it, it's not the best idea. I'd still like to try. I'm gonna meet where it's hard to stay as long as he's trying to kill me. Who knows? Maybe we'll find common ground. I have class today, as always. But you know what? Once I return, let's meet the main square in the afternoon, like last time. What if I just signed up for Nate? I don't want to take away from our nice date. I think once again, in me trying to be nice to everyone, I'm gonna get us into trouble. Hey, Prudence, or whatever your name is. Kim learns, promise. I practice at home a bit. Here, take a look. Did I do well? It's not that bad. Save your nonsense for someone else. You don't like it, do you? Why do elves always lie? Do you think I'm some naive kid who can't handle the truth? Yes. Screw you, then. If I messed up, show me how to do it properly. That's your job as my master. Fine, but don't call me master, ever. Do you understand? Yes, start ready, please. Yeah, of course. How to draw butterflies. Honestly, the butterflies are great. Oh, are you sure you want me to? Okay, I think let's give it a nice velvet. Maybe like a purple. I feel like I'm going for the same color a lot of these books, but I feel like, I don't know. We're sure we don't want to write how to draw butterflies? Or does it have to be how? Okay. I'm at least going to capitalize it. You know what? There's something charming about doing it his way. Alright, let's see. What do we have? Maybe like the guides one? Oh, that's quite fun, actually. What if I'm... Ooh, not that big. Maybe 36. And we just expand it a bit. I think ideally I'd like to keep it in one line. And then we need 3 plus decoration and 3 plus stickers. Oh. Obviously we need some like herbs on here. Maybe like the green fern. I feel like he'd appreciate that. I do want to get a flower in here. Of course. But I also don't want it to be like, oh, it's too girly, which is nonsense anyway, but you know. And she says going to the frill section. Do we have like a butterfly? I don't know that we do. Well, there's gotta be. I mean, I guess that would no longer fall into decorations. Yes, we could put a red flower on here. It doesn't really fit what I was thinking. I kind of want to frame one. Maybe we frame like the little one. And this one. Oh, now I want to frame them both. What if I frame you and then... Okay. We need like a big one for you. None of them are really quite like the shape I would want. Well, maybe this one. Make it bigger and then we rotate it. Oh! I can adjust their size? Wait, what? Okay, well, regardless, I want to change this. And rotate. And maybe we shrink this a little bit to fit our new bug shape. Do we have... there's gotta be a butterfly, right? There's no way we just have these ones. I want to frame a third one. Or, I suppose we could find something else to frame. The bug isn't exactly a butterfly. Well, let's look at stickers. Do we have a butterfly sticker? I feel like there's such a common design choice. There must be something. I'll take a moth. That'll do. Oh, that'll do nicely, actually. Might shrink this one a little bit. Right, let's get a frame for the other one. I think it's nice to kind of make it a little bit more complex. Maybe the Starry Night? Is that too different to the design of the others? I wish I could like recolor these better. What if I rotate you? Does that make much of a difference? You shrink them off a tad. I'm trying to make like a gallery wall. Does this one look a little silly? I can't tell. Just gonna hold them out and see if they look right. See, that one seems too harsh. No. I mean, maybe the elegant one if I were to make it a little bigger. Because I feel like that's a good differentiation in shape. Yeah. Whoop. That's fine. I just want to get rid of this one. And actually I can size this one up again. I actually want to put that on the back, I think. Or maybe like some... I do quite like the pansy. What if we had a couple? You know? Totally not calling him a pansy. And let's see. We want to put some more decorations, right? Let's put some on the back. I feel like the front's looking pretty good. I quite like it. Do we have anything from a previous one that would work quite nicely for this? That's quite like arts and craftsy, but not quite what I'm intending for. I doubt that we're building, but nature. Yes. Perfect. And we're finished butterfly. I think, yes, because then it's like the different styles you can draw butterflies in, but ours are a little more polished than his. I think that's lovely. All right. How's that? Thank God this time, but I'll keep passing home. You seem too grumpy today, and you seem really annoying, so what? Why do you keep talking to me? Because I don't want to go home. Does your father hurt you? He doesn't. Don't stick your nose in my family. Oh, okay. Well, no, but this is a safe space. Oh, good afternoon. I have another task for you. So make up for your past mistakes, Noman, don't you? You proved your competence last time, and I'll make sure it wasn't a lucky coincidence. My granddaughter's very smart, outgoing, curious child, and I love her to be. Is he Agate's grandfather? I'm saying you've written a book, the best book in town, which of course you're not, but your potential notes you're capable of. I'm honored, my lord, but why me? Because you're special. Why else? I can sense your cane in your blood, magician from the arts and glass, and bastard perhaps. Wouldn't be surprised if one of your parents gave him an ability. Enough questions, you work to do. My granddaughter wants a tiled colour, bows, buttons, and a pink frame. Don't forget the corners, golden ones, of course. What's going on with his mouth? Is he another vampire? What's happening here? I don't know. The music change when he came here has me a little scared. Honestly, scared. She wants a pink frame, so maybe we go. I've just done a purple book. So what about red? Softer red, but red. Yeah, this guy scares me a bit. Like, he's simultaneously nice to us and mean at the same time. We'll make it a lovely notebook, though. I can definitely, like, this is, you're asking for things I really like doing. I have no issues with this. Just some concerns. You want a pink frame, right? Well, why is the music scary? I'm also slightly concerned that obviously he knows who I am. Oh, those pair quite nicely together. But also pink kind of goes with any other pink, so I suppose it's not all that much of a surprise. Ooh, I have a title. Why is the music scary? I'm making this pretty book. I'm like, oh no. I want to make a nice swirly. Yes. I already forgot what the other word. I was gonna put another one, the other last word here for the title. It was a familial. A familial. I don't know. I don't know. Let's go for familial fondness for now, and maybe if I'll remember what I was actually thinking, we'll swap back. Yeah. I mean, I want the daughter to like it, the granddaughter, and I feel like if I appeal to his sense of his love for her that's very blatant, maybe he'll be nicer to me and less scared. I also might change the. Can I change the text color? I can. Perfect. I kind of feel like that's the closest to the gold. Can I make it bold? And shuffle it a little bit. There we go. Bows and buttons. Well, I know it says buttons plural. I think about putting a button either side here like it kind of is a clasp for the book, you know? Now where? So you can kind of seal it this way. I'll try and match it on the other side. Oh, actually, I just, how do I get it the same size? Oh, well, we'll just guess. That looks pretty similar to me. Maybe go down a bit, but... And then bows all up the back. I wish this was in a different color. Maybe a big, elegant satin one. It's not quite the same shades of gold, though. Okay, we'll do the pink. I wish I could make it overlap a little more. That's all right. And then maybe like a little girl or something. We don't really have a little girl outside of this one. I'm not going to put Peppa's picture, that'd be wrong. Oh. What about this one? I feel like it's a very different vibe to the rest of the book, though. I'm looking for a good... maybe her? She doesn't look very noble, though. She's quite arcane. I don't know if he'll approve. I don't want him to get mad at me. I really need this guy to like me because I have a feeling it may be my saving grace in the future. Let's go with the dancing lady. A favorite. Oh, it's bows plural. Right. My bad. I did not quite recognize that. Maybe like a thin ribbon here. So it's like it is tied through that. Yeah, that looks kind of messy. Just the implication that it's tied through that way. There is a purple ribbon as well. I don't think it necessarily... There's so many fun bows I haven't got to use yet. This is what I'm realizing. Like the red, it's not... The blue is gorgeous, but again, not quite right for the colors here. I think we'll stick with the red and the idea that it's what's tying, or... I like the red. I think a child's most likely to tie it more like that than that. You continue to surprise me when it's a big customer, just like your old uncle, but I think I thought your grandpa... I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to make you sound older than you are. But I hope she'll like it. They should please result. Tell me, you ever done tarot readings? I have, my lord. I was the person who... He seems to know too much about me already, and I feel like lying is going to send me down a bad path. So I'm going to be honest. Is that so? What made you return to bookbinding then? You didn't need my services anymore, my lord. I see. I did in the first place, but I thought you were talented. Why didn't you come to my estate tell about your gift in a more pleasant environment? A good acquaintance of mine, I was looking for a magician. I believe you may be the one he needs. I'll invite him as well. He's strict, but generous. He'll pay much more than here. Forgive me, my lord, I have to decline. I love being a bookbinder. That wasn't a suggestion, girl. We'll come to the mansion tomorrow and we will talk. No one's going to force you to work for that man against your will, but to refuse even to hear him, show some courtesy. I don't have diamonds over and over again. Leave me alone. As you wish, my lord. Good. I should send them for you. Either right after the fair or in the evening. One of my guards, perhaps? We'll see. Oh, I'm so sorry. I've gotten us into so much trouble. Hi, Agate. Oh, your book's really cute. So what should I expect? It looks like you already stepped into the alley leading to the tavern. There beneath your feet's a mess of mud, water, and only the goddess knows what else. You wouldn't want to see in taverns regulars relieve themselves here, or empty their stomachs after too much booze. You don't tell Agate about that, though. Wait, am I not going to the fair? He won't be pleased to see you, or me for that matter. You know he's going to blame me for bringing her there. But if he agrees to talk, don't ask anything too personal. And don't act arrogant, you almost add, but you trust her here. I won't, I promise. When you approach the tavern, you hear drunken laughter coming from inside. You don't need to look through the window to know it's crowded as it always is in the evening. If I messed up my date because I agreed to go with Agate, oh no! Men and women, mercenaries, beggars, thieves, drown their joys and sorrows in ale as if there was no tomorrow. They always envy their ability to lose themselves in the moment. Aga reaches the door handle, trying to go in first. You stop her. After me, if you don't mind. Oh, one more thing. He's Nathaniel for you, not Nate. Nate's for friends only. You can see from Aga's face she wants to ask something, but she just nods silently, clutching her notebook tighter to her chest. Just sit close to me, my lady. You smell like Aga warmly. You want to protect her. Keep an eye out, will you? You want Aga. The last thing you need is to lose her. No woman and you death think your friend over some research. Is it really that dangerous? It is. They don't know you, but they already hate you for who you are. Nate, you love me. It's fine. Aga nods silently and you both step inside. You thank the goddess luck and fate itself, and nobody notices the uncertain. The music's too loud and people are too drunk to care. You scan the room looking for a familiar figure. Agate's one step behind you, even paler than usual, but there's no fear on her face, only awe and curiosity. Finally, you spot Nate sitting at a corner table with a group of intimidating men. Some of them look vaguely familiar, some you've never seen before. They all smile and laugh, pay no attention to you until you come almost right up to them. What are you staring at, Bob? Get out of here, now. One of the men, a bold, muscular brute, aggressively waves his fist at you. You open your mouth to reply, but your voice is drowned out by Nate's. Nate, protect, please. What are you doing here? Oh, he's definitely pissed, as you expected. His gaze, well, we were meant to go on a date, and then you didn't show up, or I didn't show up. I'm not quite sure what happened. His gaze just to Agate standing right behind you. And who the hell's that? Then his eyes wide in recognition. He gives that look, as if you're the most stupid person alive. I'm sorry. It might be good for us. You know what? Let's talk somewhere private, please. I feel like I need to explain myself. Hunter spends an apologetic expression. You'll have to finish out me. Until next time, eh? Rise from chair and gesture to follow him. None of you make a sound as you climb the second floor and step into one of the empty rooms, cramped and dusty. You shouldn't have come here, my lady. It's not a place for blue bloods. Nate locks the door behind you, his voice carries a warning. I apologize, Nathaniel. Allow me to assure you, I have no ill intention neither towards you nor Perdita, nor your other friends. All I need is help with my research. With what? Great. Now Nate stares as if she's going second head. Perhaps coming here indeed was a bad idea. You clear your throat, drawing both their attention. So obviously you have to take on those negotiator and interpreter. Agate wants to better understand the Artisan's problems and share her point of view of our nobles. She believes they may listen to her if she's convincing enough. Try to be brief but fail. The longer you talk, the more skeptical Nate's expression becomes. And what is that to me? I'm not the artisan, not really, and I left the orphanage long ago. He sits on the bed next to you, gently putting his arm around you. Wait! Hold up. We're okay. He's not that mad at me. He still likes me. I didn't ruin our date. I maybe did, but it's fine. You don't mind. It feels good to be so close to him. Aga raises an eyebrow in surprise, but says nothing. But I am an artisan. Don't you want to help me? You play a dirty game here. If Nate has soft spot for you, which you believe he does, it would be rash not to use it. Especially because you don't show he cares. You know what? This is a great idea. I love this game. This worked out great. I get to have Aga and Nathaniel meet. I get to show that Nate has a soft spot for me. This is cute. This is fine. Look at my friends hanging out. Yay. Richer than that, huh? He chuckles when you close to him. See what happens when you're constantly surrounded by people like me, my lady? You start to pick out their habits. Aren't you afraid of losing your innocence as she did? You're not even sure whether this play was intentional, but Aga quickly picks up on her expression, mix of disbelief and embarrassment. It's the first time in my life someone's talked to her like that. Once again, you have to take matters into your own hands. So, will you help me or not? I don't do charity, you know that very well. Or, so I've thought. Because whenever you're stupid, like, this time his voice carries amusement. But so be it. Today I'll make an exception. Yay! 2 questions, my lady. He holds up 2 fingers to Aga as if questioning her mental abilities. Perhaps an insult towards you were never personal after all. And for every question you ask, Dita will ask her own. Why me? You're the one who's friends with the Atterbury's daughter. You know her. I don't. In Nate's language, it means you should have told me sooner. Perhaps he's right, but you didn't want to drag Aga into the messy life to come. Also, to be fair, I'm still adjusting to being able to call her a friend. This is new for me. Aren't you happy, Nate? I made a friend that's not just you. And she's a good influence. Fine, but no booze this time. Also, a connection that will probably be very good for keeping us alive. Shouldn't Aga. Sorry, you have to agree to a stupid game. I'm alright with that. It's a good way to get to know each other. You hover Nate the sides to suppress the chuckle. Agate sits in the chair next to the door and puts a notebook on the table in front of her, ready to take notes. You can start first. I'll at the end answer any of your questions. Oh, I wouldn't be so sure, my lady. Face peck on your temple. He's gotten so much more affectionate so fast I was unprepared. You're smart. You know what to ask. You just call me smart. Turns head to him. You turn his head to him, you turn your head to him. Not telling you how to keep your voice. See, so I don't do it more often. You're making a big deal out of it. It's a big deal for me. Remember to yourself so quietly, sure Nate doesn't hear it. I get patiently waits for your question. What's your favourite colour? Be a strategist. Kills two birds with one stone. Annoying Nate. Learn something new about agate. Might come in handy later. What are your parents like? Beyond the image to share with the world, I mean. Some numbers don't care about. I was thinking they're cruelties and somewhere in math. You should never find out about. But you did. I know not magician. What about your parents? I'm sure they wouldn't be happy if you were here. Why? There's something missing there. You know about the messenger's murder? You're trying to think I say, but agates will know may know more than you. I've heard a lot. We're not going to ask that last one. That one's kind of fun, but I don't know. I don't want to annoy him when he's just been really nice to me. I think, what are your parents like? I don't know. I feel it's kind of mean to jump off from here, but also it might get Nate's approval up. I'm trying to play like an internal approval balancing rate game with like, if I ask this, Nate will be happy and more likely to answer well because he'll have got a good answer. Does that make sense? I know you're not a magician. What about your parents? I'm both ordinary people, but my mom's obsessed with tarot decks. She used to collect them. Used to? Her attitude towards magic changed a few years ago. She even fired a magician. Dad didn't find it strange, which means they both know something I don't. How many years ago exactly, milady? I'm not sure. 4 or 5, I think. Why? Nothing. I was just curious. I cast a glance see if he seems accusatory. No, you're imagining things again. Now ask your question, milady. I want to finish my ale. The night's still young. She opens her notebook and sleep through it. Did you write the questions in advance? Suddenly she stops looking on the pages. A few seconds pass before she speaks. You look young, Nathaniel. I assume you're the same age as Perdita. Oh, I said my own name right there. It's always weird saying your own name, even when it isn't your own name, and it's just you. You know what I mean? Not a question, a statement. Smart. I'm 2 years older. Means you got from the orphanage around the same time. I see what you're doing here, but very well. I'll humor you. I got that long before she did. Now ask. You could change one thing about the orphanage. What would it be? Well, that's boring. She asked you the same thing back at the shop. To your surprise, Nate actually seemed to think about it. Lighting. Lighting? The matron never left a single lamp in our bedroom at night. That was inconvenient. The new boys cried for hours and end, calling their mommies. Once about them on the pillow too many times. You couldn't read anything in that pitch black. I didn't know you loved reading. It's better than staring at the ceiling. But of course, the darkness had its advantages. You beat someone up and not get caught. I mean, the other kids did it many, many times. To show authority, if I may presume. Because you either beat or get beaten. It's not entirely true. Sometimes him and his minions were just angry or petty or bored. Why did you grow fond of you in the first place? You asked him once, but didn't give you a proper answer. Was it pity? He never treated you the same way he treated his other friends. You were always less than. When you moved to the capital, now it's coming something more. You remained the same, if not more pathetic. They're both looking at me very worried. I think I might pass out again. You can't even lay low and not draw attention that no one wants to see you tomorrow, and there's nothing you can do about it because you're powerless despite your gift and others can sense it. Nate doesn't see you as equal. Not really. What if... Is everything alright? Wonderful. Now she looks at you as if you lost your mind. Perhaps you have, and Nate doesn't even bat an eye. Oh wait, I thought that was Nate asking. Oh, sorry. I just assumed. Also, sorry if I hit the mic. Nate, apparently you're so crazy he's gotten used to it. She drifted out. It happens sometimes. Doesn't embrace you anymore, giving you space. I don't know, I feel like the hug would help. Yeah, I'm fine. Can we continue? I don't let you be the center of attention. Of course, ask your questions. Your turn again. What's your favorite color? What are your parents like? I kind of want to. I don't want to annoy Nate, but I am curious because like it might come in handy later. I don't know. What's your favorite color? We have to quite. What's your favorite color? I beg your pardon. That's not funny. If you're not pleased with my question, should have asked your own. So, my lady. Agate sets a quill side, even thought. He rolls his eyes, but doesn't say anything. Red. I like how intense it is. Checks the sweater down, she speaks. You'd never given a star much thought before, even though it tends to stand out in public here. So a lot of people dress like that in the capital. But even there, red was an unusual color. For its expensiveness mostly, but also because it's too garish. What's yours? What's your favorite color? Gray. Why gray? You don't know. It's the first color that came to your mind. Maybe it means something. Agate makes a few notes in her notebook. She writes quickly as if afraid to forget what she just heard, and takes a deep breath from exhaustion or nervousness. I want to discuss something very sensitive. Church forbids talking about such topics, and even my university tries to avoid the subject, but I think it's important. You don't have to answer if you don't want to. You don't owe me anything, and me being a noblewoman doesn't change it. That goes for both of you. You don't like how it sounds. She doesn't want you to answer. Does she want you to answer too? She's beating around the bush. Doesn't bode well. Her wedding alone makes her stomach tighten. Spilled out already. I know that violence in orphanages is very common. She's told me so too, but there's also room for love, isn't there? Between boys and girls, and sometimes it leaves girls with child. You asking if it happened in our orphanage or if it happened with us? Nate barely holds back a laugh. You roll your eyes. He surely has a lot to say about this subject. I wasn't going to come for 15, so I bought herbal tinctures for all my girls. You take my meaning? They didn't mind. They're actually grateful. Most of the other lads just didn't care. So yes, there were such cases, but not with me, and definitely not with her. What's you chuckling? You only nod, confirming his words. Agate's face darkens. She wants to make a note in her notebook, her hand freezes in midair. So the boys didn't care. Could it be the girls didn't want to be with them that way? What? No. Nate's voice is so loud it makes you flinch. Do not confuse lust with savagery. Why didn't you ask noble what they do of commoner women, huh? I can tell you a lot of horrible stories, my lady. Keep your mouth shut. The past in the past. People find out the orphanage keeps shut down forever and then the kids be left out in the street. How would you know? You asked Knight quietly, resting your head on his shoulder. The boys and girls in separate bedrooms. He didn't hear or see what you did. Those whispers so tearful eyes. Dear so close. Oh. Every time I'm like, okay, so if a dog thing was like the maybe sacrificing a child thing, I didn't think it was gonna be. I don't know. Kids on the street is no good, but also, if Agate's trying to get stuff changed and she doesn't know, she can't do anything about it. I genuinely feel quite sick. Oh, this was meant to be fun. This started fun. I asked her favorite color. How did we get here? I mean, our whole thing is being honest, right? Especially with Agate to try and get things done. Your bedroom was locked at night. As if it's the only place where bad things could happen. You feel Nate's body tense. He's ready to push you away and start arguing, but you remain still. So does Agate. A hollow silence hangs in the air as the meaning of your words sink in for them. Good. You want her to understand how cruel your world can be. You want him to understand that you and the other girls put up your hairstyle knitting needles not because you liked high hairstyles. Did they? No, they never did or said anything to me. The fact that your first assumption only proves my point. You can't know. You close your eyes and press yourself even closer to him, seeking comfort. How nice to be just lying in your bed right now under a warm blanket protecting you from the cold and bad memories, with the front door locked so no one can disturb your peace. You didn't expect the conversation to take its turn when you were Agate here. Happy you shouldn't open your mouth at all. Now you feel tired. One thought clickers from another, like Snowball used to make snow in the capital. What if you're broken from the very beginning? And Nate too. You both were doomed the moment you end up in the orphanage, weren't you? Now you're murderers and you're actually much, much worse than him. They must listen to you. You have to find a way to make them, my lady. It wasn't as harsh than you intended. Your mood is ruined, and if her notes end up gathering dust on her desk, what was the point? Now you have to deal with nightmares that shall come tonight. You weren't even a victim, not in that sense. Still you suffer, because you suddenly can't stop thinking your own past. That's unfair. Nate strokes your shoulder. Ooh. Uh-oh. Game? Oh no. I want to know what was said. Why can't you always be so caring? You deserve to be cherished and loved. Maybe you do. One can only love as an equal, and Nate sees you as equal now. He said it himself. You want to believe him. You have to believe him or you'll drown. You open your eyes. I need to go home. Of course, I'm done with questions anyway. Her voice is shaking. Did she cry? So she doesn't show it. She stands up and you stand with her. No matter how awful you feel, you won't leave her alone. Not until she's outside. I'll go with you. No, please stay. Pulling out hypocrisy feels justified. If you hadn't told him, he would have gone back to his friends and to hell with you. Now he believes him to atone for his past carelessness. Except you're not a kid anymore, so now it just looks stupid. Ostentatious even. Why? She didn't mind, does she? What's Agate if she's not even here and can't hear him? Agate shakes her head absentmindedly. Great, your new retreat's been cut off. As I thought. So what's the problem? I don't want you to come with us. Isn't enough? Also, I thought we had plans. Perhaps being unfair. Perhaps you also, I need to tell them that, like, a guard is gonna come and get me and I'm scared. Perhaps being unfair. Perhaps being ready. Perhaps I'm not understanding your no breaks your heart and that's why your voice is trembling. I don't understand you sometimes. As if you even try. Fortunately, he doesn't follow you when you and I get going downstairs. Oh, it's tomorrow. Okay, we're okay. We're okay. You wonder if he remembers about tomorrow's fair and whether your disobedience made him change his mind about going there with you. Only time will tell. Oh, okay, well, that was scary and then cute and then not fun anymore. The night's cold. You've never been so jealous of Hackett's sweater before. She cast a bright glance at the alley walk there when you waited for to happen. I've never been outside after sunset. Mom will have a heart attack if she finds out. You scared? Scared? No, more like excited. I met someone I've never crossed paths without your help. Daniel is an interesting person. You're right. You told me not to ask me personal, but I did anyway. I shouldn't have. I didn't. She fell silent, unsure whether she should continue. You prefer not to. I didn't think things were that bad. Let me walk you to the gates of the upper town. If you don't know what to say, change the subject. It's not safe for girls to be on their own at night. Trust me, I speak from experience. I won't say no to that. You walk through the town chatting about everything and nothing. Before saying goodbye, she thanks you once more. It's a strange feeling when someone's so grateful to you. When you get home, you go straight to bed and fall into a deep sleep. As soon as Ag is outside, you turn around and head towards the graveyard. Wait, what? Do I not go straight to bed then? I'm going to the graveyard? What's happening? At night, the graveyard's even more gloomy. Is this because I visited it before? Even more beautiful in its own way. A place of peace you crave so much. Unlike the living, the dead only haunt you in your dreams. Your former master Theo and many, many others, faceless, nameless. You chuckle bitterly as another person suffers in your memory. Your mom. How could you forget? It's been a while since you dreamed about her too. Her grave's still here, overgrown with grass. Maybe you should. Over here, my friend. Ah, my vampire friend. You turn around, sound, see Benedict waving at you. It's radiant spouts its place. You immediately notice tombstone next to him. Looks well kept, but old. I'm so glad you came. Digging grave may be boring. What? What? All your miserable thoughts vanish from mind at the same instant. Feels good, no doubt. What the hell did you just say? Is he a grave robber? Or a body snatcher? At the right, my friend said to you in the shop. The various books cannot be bought. You can only steal them or kill for them, but I don't do the latter. Only the former. Comes to two shovels lying at his feet. Do you know anything about the Mother Goddess trilogy? Three collections of lullabies recount the exile, the uprising, and the revival of Arcadia, the progenitor of all magicians. I've completely forgotten his voice, so we're just rolling with it. Of course you do. He did everything he could to make sure you wouldn't embarrass him with your ignorance. The ancient people of Gloria worshipped the pantheon of the five, one of whom was Arcania. From legend, she was the most generous of the gods. It was her who bestowed magic on humanity after taking mortal man as her lover. Impressive. Who educated you? No one. I'm self-taught. Lies, all lies again, but it's easy from trying to explain. You forced a smile. That's what being naturally curious does to you. I'm sure you can relate. Indeed I do. My oldest sibling used to call me weird because I was lost reading. He wants to have your bath. I sing in the bath sometimes. Why did you decide to share this with him of all people? You barely know him. It's embarrassing. Too surprised, his face lights up with admiration. My friend, I think you're my kindred spirit. Picks up a shovel and hands one of them to you. Let's stop before it gets light. Alright, take shovel. This promises to be fun. So I think that's a good idea. You don't want to rip a dead. You're already quite morally messed up as it is. You might. You know what? We've already morally messed up. I've already gone off the pure good path here. We. I feel like Benedict's a good friend to have. You know, I'm in. Let's go. Captain of the song, dig the grave. Big smile, a genuine like. After the night we've had, she seems to be having genuine fun and a nice time with him. Let's hang out with Benedict. It's one of my favorites. Really? Mine too. See shovel into the grave soil. Sing along then. Be the brave one, dig the grave, hiding something that you crave. Shovel 1, shovel 2. Dig the grave and I will too. You dig and sing and dig until sweat starts trickle down your foreheads. Finally, a shovel hits the lid of a coffin. You can't help but sigh in relief. Hang on a little longer, my friend. We're close. I'm so sorry he doesn't have a consistent voice. We'll work on it. Oh, I didn't think we'd see that. to open the coffin and must smell both out making you cough. I hope he, or is that a woman, didn't have the plague. It's a man, and don't worry, he died long before the first plague reached this town. I mean, his grave is several hundred years old. When you hand over the gravestone, it doesn't stand out from the other newer ones. Oh, was he reburied? Indeed he was. His previous grave was raised to the ground during the swamp war, but that's a story for another time. Let's have a look at the book, shall we? Goddess, it's like holding the skull beyond the magnificent book better. And I'm a little bit jealous. You're not. You don't even know who he's talking about. You have a chance to hold it once we head back home. You both start walking us down. Feels unpleasant to be that close to our nobles. You try to stay off head. I don't know. I feel like we're making a strong noble support system here between him and Aga. If we keep them on side and also that rich guy who we're seeing tomorrow, I think it will help us not get tried for murder. I count your silence, I presume. Best known else for a little adventure. Of course. If you rat him out, he'll rat you out, plain and simple. Thank you, my friend. By the way, did Damon come into the shop again? Damon? The jerk with the heart tattoo. No, I haven't seen him since. Benedict only nods. You don't ask further. It's not your business and you don't care. When you reach town, you go your separate ways, but before that, you promised Jeff all secrets he managed to find in his newly acquired book. That might be helpful for us. Who knows? I probably shouldn't tell Nate what happened. He insisted on coming with us. I said no, only to go rob a grave. Oh no. Morning. How you doing? I'm learning not just to read now, but to count as well. They teach you maths at the orphanage. It's hard, you know? Almost like magic to me. So Nathaniel says I need to practice more, but I don't buy it. Numbers aren't my thing. Still, I'm trying. Could do the same as last time. New cover and put my name on it. Of course. I feel like Tile feels mathsy to me. She could practice counting them, you know? Maths books are red to me. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know how your school would have different colored books for things? Maths was a red book for me. So I'm going with red. Again, I know we just did a red book, but I'm sorry. We're going with it. Stefania's studies. Did I call the other one Stefania's studies? Well, I think I did. Right, let's make this. I think I want like a more, how to put it? Like a sharp one, not a swirly one. I want it to be mathsy. So something quite, I mean, not typewriter-y, but just like, I don't know. That one does feel maths booky. I don't know why. Not quite the vibe I was going for, but I kind of feel like for a maths book it fits. What art do we have that it's a maths book? Do we have any ideas for a maths book? Or math if you are American? I don't, the places other than America call it math instead of maths. Mathematics. Math. I don't know where, yeah, I don't know. I don't really see like I don't want to overwhelm her with the pen, but we can put some decorations. You know what might be fun is if we tied one of these ribbons down the back as like an interactive thing to be like, count the holes of the ribbon or like how many times you tie it for a knot or something. I don't know. I feel like there's something there. Maybe I'm being silly. And if I make the font green so it ties in. Oh, this is not. I'm so sorry, Stefania. I'm changing up the font. We're going a different direction. I've gone from making it just a basic math book. We'll make this a little nicer for you because I don't feel like the rest really fit the vibe. I don't. I do like great vibes. I keep using it because it works so well. Maybe I change the book cover. I really like the idea of the laced back, but it doesn't really work necessarily for this. What else could she use to count? I think that feels mathematic-y. I feel like that feels mathematical. Buttons. Buttons would feel like a thing you would count in like a, you know, like a spot the difference type book. I don't know. I feel like there's something to that. Just like have a couple buttons of different sizes. And apples. Forget the lace. We're going a different direction. Let's give her things to count. And that also, like, the other kids will be like, oh, it's just a thing for her thing. So, like, you know, how many apples does so much? How much does this cost? You know? That makes sense. Also, we can do different colors for these ones. I've just noticed that. What else would help for counting? Nothing else here is really standing out to me as like a count. Oh, wait, where's the hand? Maybe that's too eerie. Like, finger counting, but that maybe... Yeah, I feel like that stands out a bit. Oh. Hello. You can go, please. I kind of feel like that's fine. I don't think it needs to be overly complicated. Just like things she can count. And we'll change the font color to like a nice black. Because then it feels like the kind of like charcoal you would paint. Maybe we'll make it bold. There we go. It's real simple, real fast, but also I really want to know what happens next in the story. I'm so sorry, Stefania. It's nothing personal. I just don't have a particular inspiration for this one, and yeah, you know, feel rather good looking at my name on it. Never in my own, but I have 2 old books. My books. Young one's gonna be jealous. When you say young ones, you mean your own kids or Nate's orphans? Both. The orphans of Officer Nate and Sir Nathaniel's money, but I'm the one looking after him. Take my younger babies twins to the library almost every day so they can play together. One of them would like you for sure, but they haven't set them becoming a knight so far. Bookbinders are born. Commoners cannot become knights, let them go. I'm not going to shut on my baby's dream. She's 8. She'll understand it all when she grows up. Maybe by that time the world will change, you know? No, I'm not going to university now. It wasn't like that when I was little. The captain of the guard was a commoner. Look at him now. I happen to have a swordsmanship manual. Perhaps be useful for your daughter. You sure? She's a smart gal. She can read, but she's too young for books like that. Better give it to someone else. Don't waste it on us. I'm sure. Older kids can read it to her, or read themselves for that matter. Thank ya. You gotta get hurried. Gotta go. Don't want to leave the youth unattended for too long. See ya. Have a great fair. We found a home for the sword book. Oh, I'm so happy. I feel like we're doing good. Oh. Hey lass, remember me, eh? I have a question for you. Little bird told me you found a new friend. Fat old noble dirt named Benedict. Let's ring a bell, lass. Need to give him the square this morning. Well, it's morning now, and as you can see, I'm here. I don't want to ask that one. I don't want to provoke him. He scares me. He's got a dagger on his belt. Don't lass. Want to be like him, want to develop like you. That's none of your business. I could torture to get what I want, both of you. And damn aristocrat, you aren't in Nathaniel's protection. It's like too much to hurt you. Still going to get that book though, with or without your help. Well, time to contact Benedict. Benedict. Oh, you're back. Well, I think I made a mistake. Oh no, I thought that the guy had jumped towers. I don't know. I should have asked more questions. I just didn't want him to attack me. I didn't realize Nathaniel's protection would save me. Thank you, Nathaniel. Good evening. I finally returned my trip. The town's so loud today. I could barely find the shop. If it weren't for kind people, I'd definitely have gotten lost. Everyone's praying for the fair. I won't go though. I want to finish the book I bought on the road. I accidentally dropped it in the mud, so it needs to be cleaned first. Will you help me? I'd also like to add some decorations, beads, or other jewelry, for example. Something I could touch. Absolutely. Your biggest secret. Oh yeah, she knows way more than she lets on, doesn't she? Okay. Yeah. What do we think she's gonna tell us? If it's a warning about the guy we just saw, that would be great. Because I don't really know what I'm getting into there. I've never used the moss cover because it feels weird to me to cover a boss like a book in moss, but also I feel like she would really appreciate the sensoriness of it. And we're just gonna hope that it's like a fake moss that isn't gonna get weird after time. I think we'll give it a gift tag. Oh, this is pretty. I'm definitely thinking something like very natural for her. And what else? I want to give her nice things because she's always so nice to us. Maybe like a star? I don't feel like those necessarily make sense. Like, what if we gave her like some flowers and things? I think the purple dahlias are nice. Not that she could, you know. I feel like they fit her character design a fair bit. And some lavender for the scent on the back. Just like a big lavender bunch. And I feel like this is looking kind of clustered now. I kind of want it to look intentional. I need to work out how I'm gonna do this. Maybe some frills? Oh, I don't know. I wanted to have things to touch and feel. And I'm aware that it's hard to do that without just like putting a ton of stuff on here. Maybe I ditch that. I didn't mean to press plus on that. I meant to copy it, but that's okay. Duplicate. And then duplicate again. Or not. Maybe we'll make them both a little bigger. So that they match. Actually, that could probably go down a little bit. There we go. I think that looks lovely. Maybe I'm actually gonna put this tag on the back, I think. And then put the oval frame on the front. Because I think that will complement it nicely. And again, it's just like another textile sensorial thing she has, you know? I want to flip this and put this in that corner. Oh no, maybe I do want it in the other corner. No, I think with the... No, let's flip it. Because that way with the lavender... Oh, this is really pretty. I've not used this before. This is so fun. See, this is what I mean. Sorry, Stefania, but like this is far more inspiring to me. Like, what can I add that's fun, sensory stuff? These are more like stickers, so I don't think they'll be anything too fun feeling, but I might be surprised. No, I think I want to go back to decorations. What kind of jewelry? That's pretty. And then I'm actually going to get rid of the sun, I think. I want to give her nice things. A little tassel in the corner? That looks fun. Maybe I'm matching one on the other side. Oh, that seems silly. This pearl haunts me. Oh. What do I want in this top corner? Maybe a key? Like it's someone's lost it in the grass. I think that's fun. I know I used that for a similar thing. How's that? That's much better, thank you. Most book covers feel too smooth to touch, which makes it harder for me to tell them apart. Book about tarot cards? Madam Magician who keeps a big dark secret from everyone, including the reader. She's very powerful. The power is both a blessing and a curse. She's not a person, but a target for those around her, so I can see why she doesn't trust anyone. I was in her place many, many years ago. It nearly crushed me. I was lost and alone, full of disdain for myself and the world, and in the heart of that disdain, I nearly took a life. Just like Perdita, the main character of the book. It is about me! It is! You're not a simple beggar. Who are you really? Arcania? I have a gift for you. Take this. It may save your life one day. beware of the noble in purple robes. And remember, sometimes fate turns against itself coming full circle. When that happens, a chance appears, but so does a danger. A noble in purple robe? We know a lot of nobles. I don't know. I'm scared. Noble in purple robes? Fate turn against itself. Does that mean that the cards? Like, Nate is in trouble? Help. Well, you finish your work shortly before noon. Sun sets in in your room's bathed in light, despite the heat you on the blanket wrapping yourself in it like a cocoon. The false insecurity you crave so much right now. With the noble in purple robes, like I said, she clearly met the man who wants to go to the state tomorrow. Oh yeah! I forgot he wore purple robes! And then that book of hers, where the hell did she get it? The title of the story itself, it's about you, isn't it? Can't be coincidence. You're fishing for a gift in your hands. Looks brighter than the others of glowing ribbon. You can see flash silver lines of the magician's figure. It's not one of your cards. Who is that woman, really? How does she know so much about you? You hide the card in your pillow and close your eyes. Nate will be here soon. Should you tell him about the tower and the nobleman too? Because invitation you may leave the fair on your plan, but does he deserve to know the reason? Who wants to go with you or worse? I feel like I should tell him, because if I have to go by myself, I need someone to know where I'm going. Turn your back to the window and put your knees up to your chest, making yourself comfortable. It feels too tempting to lie here undisturbed, but you have to go, haven't you? Strangely enough, your excitement to see Nate stronger than inside melt the bed. Does it mean you're in love? Taking a deep breath, you get up and start getting ready for the fair. I think I'm running with let's be honest with Nate about everything. Especially if we're in love. Spend the last 5 minutes trying to tidy yourself up a bit. You're not even sure Nate loves, but you're not even sure Nate will notice your efforts, but you want to be presentable. Knock at the door snaps you out of your thoughts. You turn around. It's wide open in case you haven't noticed, or are you afraid of scaring me? No, I'm just suddenly dazzled by your beauty. There's a moment of silence where you both burst out laughing. You haven't heard him laugh like that for ages. Seems in a really good mood today. Either that, or he really likes you. Nate, your childhood friend, the person you thought you hated, likes you, and you don't mind. Goddess, has that actually worked on anyone? It worked on you just now. That's why you laugh so hard. Of course Nate doesn't need to know. What time do you think? You ready? He looks you up and down. You can pass for noble today. Is that a compliment or an insult? This comment takes you by surprise. Yes, you've decided to dress up. Your outfit's still far from what nobles consider acceptable. Nate's lips gone to a smile. I'm just messing with you. Let's go, shall we? Potentially bows you and takes you by the arm as if you're a lord and you're his lady. Let's just have a nice time at the fair and not think about what's to come. I'm slightly worried they've given us this as like a, here's a nice little thing before we throw you into something awful again. When you arrive at the fair, it's already crowded. Men and women, children, the elderly. Commoners and nobles fill the town square. There's some familiar faces among them. Maverick's here. Still to keep aboard the fair as far as I know, so I don't think it'll cause trouble. Still, better not to catch sight. We're fine. The expression softens to back to you. So, what's the plan? I want to throw knives. It's been a while since I last did it. Teach me how? Throwing knives sounds like fun you want to learn. Oh, Dr. Maverick, is that stupid? Because I'm about to arrest you. You would have done it by now, wouldn't he? There's a familiar face in the crowd. A redhead noblewoman who came to shop a few days ago, shouted by a bunch of common kids. It's like your spy's about to be poached. You to Nate, pointing in their direction. I'm hungry. Let's eat something hearty. No, I don't want to end this scene. Can you teach me how to throw knives? I'm not the most patient person in the world, but we can try. You go to targets located on the opposite side of the fair, away from the people. Measure safety so you can guess. Found a stolen black scar across half the face, waves at you, coarse mountain slips. You've got a lady, Nathaniel. She's better than your last one. Last one? I'm not even trying to hide your annoyance. So Nate's still a chaser, huh? They've been interested in you. That bald prick probably thinks you're just another one of his. You better shut up, Arthur. Smile fades to the man's lip, with hand just reconciliation. Do you mean to find out where you or you go? Joke, that's all. Enjoy yourselves. Nearby if you need anything. He's finally outside. You give Nate an accusing look. Care to explain? I lost some steam off last week. I was talking about just for a few nights, nothing serious. Just for a few nights? Why are you so upset about it? That's what invited you to the fair. We're not seeing each other anymore. It's not it. Am I nothing serious too? That's what I'm gonna ask, but you don't want to spoil the mood. Though judging by Nate's face, you did already. He asked me to teach you. Talks on that, right? Takes up 2 nights. I should probably talk about the nobleman, but you know. I don't eat all the time. We got your nice team next to hands on the team. You ever done it before? In the capital, maybe? No, never. Not hard. First, hold a knife like this. Keith gets his fingers around the blade. You're trying to replicate his movement, and Nate gives an approving nod. Now get in stance. One foot from the other of you, bending slightly forward. No, not like that. You know it's right beside you. Hands are on your elbows, guiding you. It doesn't smell the same as last time. Not like soap and mint. Is that a perfume? It's a little higher. Your body's too soft. Don't get me wrong. I never complained that in other I never complained about that in other circumstances, but now you need to tense it a bit. Yeah, sounds better. Hey, Jacqueline's voice. What he just said to you, was that on purpose to make you nervous? I fear I may kill you one day. Good. Have something had their knives then. You won't beat me in close combat. Oh. I'm more meant in, like, I think the tarot cards might end badly for us, but sure. It takes it inside and there's his knife target. It hits a bullseye. I do the same. Hit a target, you get reward. Kind of reward. Money. But if you miss, you owe me a kiss. Cheek or lips, doesn't matter. Both will do. I'm awful with that. You say with a sly smile, you intend to lose on purpose. Alright, watch and learn. To help the kiss, you want this money, you need it. You know what? I intend to lose on purpose. Plus, that way we have a trick up our sleeve for later. You may not be a good fighter, but you're a pretty good observer, and it's not the first time you've seen me throwing a life. His own technique you can mimic. Thing is, you don't want to. You want to see his victories work instead. And kiss him, of course. That's the main goal. Third knife fight, I'm trying to aim, flies past the target and disappears in the bushes. See? Told you. Come on, I know you did it on purpose. You're saying you didn't like my performance? You step closer, keeping your eyes locked on his. Don't put words in my mouth. We'll go for the cheek. His cheek's slightly prickly from recent shave. You step back, he gives you a teasing look. Oh, he's gonna say something annoying, isn't he? A little bit too prudish for my taste, but not bad. Oh, did I miss something? Shut up. Let's go now. I'm smooching. There's plenty of other things to do. I do want to talk to Maverick. Didn't you hear my said earlier? Stay away from him. I'll tell you what to do. It's annoying. Oh. I'm so sorry. I keep missing it. Why did you become so brave with Nate? Judged by his confused face not so long ago. It's common sense, so he's obviously busy. Nate not somewhere behind you. Look, turn around and see Maverick next to the market stalls. He's talking with the young knight. They seem engrossed in that conversation. Why don't they discuss something important? It's unlikely. Steve Knight's armor from a neighboring region. Probably here for the tournament. I think you're right. I want to eavesdrop, but I don't want to get into trouble. I do think you actually agree with me. Yeah, I'll swell back at him. You never give me any reason to before. Oh, no, that's a blatant lie. Oh, this is so lovely. I don't want to ruin it. Nate casts curious glance at them, which immediately turns to a different one. I only look after those who have nowhere else, because it's practical. If they have no home, I'll do anything for food and a roof over their heads. These kids have parents. How do you know? They're far too chubby for orphans. They're loved. More close, and sure enough, they may be poorly dressed, but all of them have round cheeks and rosy glow that only appears to meet well and regularly. You too wants a child like that. That girl doesn't care about them. It's performance only meant to strengthen their image. You make it sound like it's something personal to you. She wants to put an end to crime in town, to vacancy as well. That's my bread and butter. Quite ambitious for a single noblewoman. He clicks his tongue, clearly not by your words, or by you, and shakes his head. The only person more influential, Lady Theresa, is Lord Otto. Oh, it's Lady Theresa then? I thought it was Agate. Oops. Maybe the will limit still bickering over power. She's a lot of supporters. Okay, I feel like I need to double check. Can I see? Redhead no. Oh no, it's Agate's mom. I think. No, it's not. It's the one that knew Agate. Never mind. I completely misread this. I also wouldn't say Agate's red hair. I don't know why I jumped to that. No, she was really nice. She was the one that gave us the sword book. Huh, you had named Theresa here and there, but don't give it a second thought. I want to talk to her. Maybe it's nothing unusual for Agate, but you might get a chance to speak to her. She's my customer. I think this is a conversation for if I'd come here with Agate, but that's fine. She's what? She wrote one of her books, but I had no idea who she was. You're gonna be kidding me. It's Richard knows no expressions if you said something really stupid. You frown. Seems no matter what you do, it's always disappointed with you. So, you have me or not? Takes head again. No, what's the point? Just much more interesting me to go. I'll wait for you. Raised an eyebrow, not knowing how to react. Even more insufferable than usual. What's wrong? Everything was fine a few minutes ago, wasn't it? Or if you just made it up in your head again. Why is it so pissed now? Just nothing. It's nothing to do with you. Hands back on you, lost in his own thoughts. She coming in, but why though? If one's bitter and jealous for no reason, so be it. Well, I kind of want to fix that. Oh well. See, I do. You know, some kids have their mouths hit something sticky. And that's why they all step aside, bowing their heads submissively. You're noble too. Feel that pity foam inside you. Did you look like them when you were served them? Small and weak. You still look like them in Nate's eyes. Why do you care for an apple dipped in honey, Odson? So Teresa comes out closer, her hand reaches out and ruffles the hair of a boy standing nearby, but she immediately wipes her fingers on the hem of her dress. A telling gesture, you think. Thank you, my lady, but I'm not hungry. I simply came off my greetings. Gives you a smile but doesn't meet your eyes. How are things at shop? I hope my book ended up in good hands. She's talking, I give it to common, my lady. Her child wants to become a knight. You don't mention his girls. No reason to make the situation more scandalous. Victoria's lips pressed with a thin line. There are wants, there are needs. Come needs to remember her place. Teacher shouldn't do the same. So do you. Oh, I thought she'd approve. Said the boon-body who Lady Agnes spoke so highly of to know better. That's why she walks away. Clear the conversation over at the kitchen after like shakes out her hand. Well, did I worse than expected? At least in Gen 8 looks much more at ease. You're back already. How'd it go? Oh, please don't ask. I'm hungry. Let's get something hearty. You head towards the market stalls. The Friday mixture. I ruined every relationship in this scene. I think I picked the worst option for everyone. Oh, nice date. What a mess. You head towards the market stalls. Friday mixture. Oh, it's start from one dish to another. Chilean meat soup, cheese, apple pies, fried fish, bean porridge, all kinds of ale, of course. Last time so fancy foods in the capital. Right, what do you want? Choose. Meat soup, please. You head to the stall keeper. Save for me. A mug of ale. Oh, cute. Woman nods at you, puts tables nearby. Most of them are already taken. Meant to find a secluded spot in the shade. I won't stay for long. I have a business to attend to. Scoop up some soup and bring it to your mouth. It's too hot, but you don't care. Instead of eating with your name, watch you intently. Of course you want to give an explanation, but should you really? I'll tell you a bit later. Let's enjoy the meal for now, shall we? It's a mug of ale. Still being alive, and for a beautiful love, of course. Joe can start coughing, which makes the smoke white even more. I'll pretend I didn't hear that, I think I said. Hold up. I'm just gonna double check that because I don't want to get anything wrong with this scene. I guess we've read a lot of text today. Please, game. I just want to know what he said. Or we said. Or not. I guess we can just keep going. That's fine too. Game? Oh. It's never a good sign when it stops responding. Are you okay, game? I just wanted to know what was said. I can stop. Whatever. Please. I'll stop asking. Let's just continue. A bit of red creeps onto your cheeks. You say that. I didn't mean what I said, did he? Yes, you out just 2 days ago. Oh, wait, don't stop responding. Oh, we've had one kiss. I think is what it said. And for our whole lives. But she'd not to love you after all these years. Don't you think so? That's not always romantic. Raise your eyebrow. For some reason, annoyed by his answer. So you don't love me romantically? Of course he doesn't. It makes sense. You don't love him either. Now you're just pissed off. He feels the need to rub that back in your face, probably begging you for a reaction. I think is what it says. It is partially behind me. Of course he doesn't. Oh. Game. You know what we're gonna do? Past me's gonna read it and tell you what it said here. And I'm gonna stop doing that. Whenever I miss it, I'm gonna pause for a beat and past me is gonna have future me is gonna have the fun job of when she's editing, recording the voiceover and inserting it. I'm on it, don't worry. Oh, never mind. Might be loading. But I like what I'm seeing. Ah. Okay. So it doesn't want to load what happened just now. That's fine. Takes time, but you were and still are my favorite person. Alright, that line was very cheesy. Because I haven't used it on girls, unlike the others. Just came straight to my mind. You should be flattered. You shake your head and scream, turn your attention back to soup. Tastes even better than before. Spent the next few minutes eating in silence, the only sounds being the faint clinking of spoons. Snape finished his ale, drinking gleam pierced in his eyes. I mentioned I like your attire. It suits you. Almost everything suits you, to be honest. Except for wiping hats. You look like a mushroom in them. Excuse me? That's rightfully here. After all, the captain used to wear a hat to almost every formal gathering. People compliment you every single one of them. Maybe they will lie. Yes, like a very cute mushroom, I must admit, but a mushroom nevertheless. Right, that's enough ale for you. He pushes the mug aside, completely forgetting it's empty. Come on, I'm not drunk, not yet. It's not about the quantity, it's about the frequency. Maybe wrong bring up topics really bothering you. If I want to take something home, I'll leave you right there. No, I think I should bring it up. We're playing honesty is the best policy, even though it's ending badly for me. 1 or 2 bucks available. Tomorrow's not much. Back then, you used to get angry when I interfered with your weekly tavern gap. So why is drinking so important to you? You didn't like his friends, you still don't. You try to avoid being around them as much as possible, making Nate choose, and he chose them most of the time. Huh. So a bonding of like-minded people. Setting Nate for silence groups is some bit of stuck in his throat. I'm not drink with them anymore until we have business to discuss. Thank you? It's like your words didn't sound genuine, but you don't correct yourself enjoying a skilled expression way too much. My point still stands though. There are other ways to bond. Like kissing? If your parents start kissing your lads, don't ask me out ever again. Your Nate chuckle in unison. A gust of cold wind hits you in the face, making you squint. How would come in handy right now? I walk you home. Life's getting worse. You have to use arm like a lord helping you to your feet. Just with gallantry or attempt to control. No, stop. You're gonna enjoy the stage at the last minute. Well, till someone comes to pick me up, and I probably should have told him. By the time we went to the shop, sun's already starting to set. You don't stop Nate and comes up to your room clean. You don't want to say goodbye, not yet. Damn, do you ever tidy up? Yes, I do. A little hopeless questions. Ruining the moment. I spent now, not before the fair. Why spent it all? It's your. I was going to say, surely he saw it before the fair. It's your room, isn't it? Or doesn't he think so? If I'm shoes on to set the spite, Nickman chuckles. God, is you insufferable. Sits next to you, close enough his arm, light touched yours. It was a good day. Indeed, it was. Trying to look at him. Him being confused swaying in a bed with some sheets feels weirdly intimate, and it scares you for some reason. Still, you don't move. How for you to stay for the night, but I don't like to share the blanket, and the pills are too small for the two of us. He's looking at you out the corner of his eye. Why is he chuckling again? You didn't say anything funny. At least privacy is a joke, then you don't need to make up excuses. Well, I don't want to, is enough. You find him its gaze, mocking yet tender at the same time. I do want to, just not tonight. I'm alright with that. You stop your head before getting up. See you tomorrow. We have some things to discuss. Good night. I want you to tell him about your upcoming meeting. Sun's ice on your face, squinting against light and heat. No, you feel too... Oh, I'm not going to even try. I am going to try. No, you feel too good for that. Don't you deserve at least one evening of peace? I feel too good about this. We don't want to ruin it. That's the gist. Good night, Nate. Gives you one last smile before he leaves. I really think we should have told him so someone knew where we were going. Because we were warned against this, and we're going anyway. Loud knock at door wakes him at night. You jump out of bed. Who could be? Nate? Doesn't he have keys? Let him not go out in trouble. Knock comes again, long for his time, insistent. Oh no! Oh no! Wait! What? What? And with that maybe cruel cliffhanger, I'm going to divide this recording into 2 parts. So next week you will see how this story ends. In the meantime, if you would like to like, comment, subscribe, do the YouTube things, I would greatly appreciate it. I had so much fun with this game. I hope you're enjoying, and I'd love to know what you think's going to happen next. Have you caught on to all the goings-on and who we've been dealing with? If the stars are out looking for me, hope you have one rest of your day, night, whatever time zone it is. If you need to eat, drink, take your meds, go and do so. I'm having so much fun. I had so much fun with this game. Sorry to cut away like this and leave you hanging.